mode.
Look how excited I am.
Hyphen. We're still playing it.
Slash
That's
glitches.
Right. Slash glitches.
Slash fail army.
Funny moments.
Slash girls kissing. What else does well on YouTube?
Feet.
ASMR MyCareer 2K20.
We should do an ASMR MyCareer WWE 2K20.
I mean, we've got time. It's a lot of cutscenes.
So catch me up on the story. Don't just catch me up on the story so far. Catch the SWAF Nation up on the story so far.
Right. So...
Oh, wait. I'm Ollie Davis. This is housemate Simon. Press the thumbs up button. Give us a subscribe. We do this every day on Twitch. So go over there as well.
Yes.
And there are some lovely cut-down Let's Plays on Screenstalker's YouTube channel of the WWE 2K20 journey so far.
And other things we've done, but mainly 2K.
Yeah.
So the story so far, we are best friends from school, Trey and Red.
This you're talking, not...
Yes.
Yeah.
This is the fictional world of WWE.
Guts,
yeah. We dreamt of being WWE Hall of Famers, and we wrote a list. And on that list were various things. And, the walls don't work still. Our shirt is also pixelating in a weird way.
You look like you're going to murder Charlotte.
Yes.
This looks like a horror film.
Yeah, it's shocking. We've basically we've seen our journey in retrospect. So starts the Hall of Fame and it's them talking about the previous exploits.
Oh.
Okay. And at this point, I believe, I think we are no longer the women's champion that we were, and Trey was briefly Universal champion.
What?
But,
the top title?
Yes, but it was an accident, and everyone hated him. Not like
that was worked into the story.
Yeah, but not like oh, he's got heat, as in like. It seems to me that the story is that everyone except Trey, who's the guy, knows that wrestling's a work, except Trey.
Interesting.
And
it's
I
a
think
difficult balance
yes, so I think his character is a moron who doesn't understand where the lines are blurred. But she does, and it's just kind of going at that sort of momentum at the minute.
Oh, wow.
So basically, we hate the guy. He's a dick. Red is actually quite cool because we made her massive and have really cool moves.
And does she always wear a goat mask? And
They are
those
both.
shoes?
They are both goats who have the same furry arms and dinosaur feet.
Cool.
She also does have a picture of a goat on her face, but it doesn't work very well. And also because it's a unlicensed image from Getty, so I've kept the mask on. So it does have like Getty.
It's got the watermark still.
Yeah.
Did someone make that then?
I googled it on Getty and downloaded it.
Busy night for you, huh?
Oh, Charlotte.
I mean, if I were defending my title against an opponent like me, I might be just a little more focused on my match.
Imagine.
Oh, look, the mouth opens now.
Don't worry. I'm more than capable. Didn't you? You're right.
There it is again.
I only put my goals on there, not things I expect to do.
Is this her list?
Yeah. Look at the state of Charlotte's belly button.
Yeah.
That is aggressive.
Fair enough.
Do well on YouTube?
Well, after tonight,
Put that in the title.
you'll have a new goal to put on your list.
So
Take back the
Flair's
Raw
the
Women's
champion
Championship
right now.
from
Can we
Charlotte
turn the game
Flair.
volume down a little bit?
Woo!
We do that over there.
Yeah, I think it'll be
I'm going to work it out.
desktop audio, maybe?
No, Pete's on it. Pete's ran right back in.
Yeah. Lassie, we're down a well.
I'm assuming that people have been telling you that the game's ready now.
Yes.
Just only a few, actually.
Do you want to play the match versus Charlotte or skip the match versus Charlotte?
Play the match with Charlotte.
Now, this is rare that we get to play a match in this game. This is a rare... You're a lucky guy.
I can't wait. I hear it's all action. It's all wall-to-wall comedy.
You are involved in some of, if not all of the match.
And no matter how you perform in the match,
The same thing happens.
the game already knows how it's going to
So
win.
quite often you are tasked with beating someone up to the point of red health and doing a finisher on them, at which point the cutscene starts and they just roll you over as if nothing happened, and win.
That's like a lot of WWE booking, so maybe that's quite.
This is the thing. So there's a part of me that thinks that this is all a big mistake. Which,
it's SummerSlam. Wow.
There's another part of me that thinks this game is somehow a sort of Andy Kaufman-esque performance piece that is commenting on its own flaws.
Yeah. Do you think it's a mistake to?
Oh, the belt.
Wait.
Yeah.
So she is the Raw.
So yeah,
Women's
we are still the Raw Women's Champion. Yeah.
And her Twitter is @KidVicious.
Yeah. One of the chat. It's so her thing is kids are. I keep noticing that her knees don't work. When she walks, her knees are together and her
V-trigger. Oh, but look at the
picture of the goat under her face.
the animation of the light shining on the title. Where's the rest of the title gone?
It's buried in her. Well, like, as you know, goats have a pouch, and it's in the pouch. That's why it's also so shiny.
Boo! They didn't keep that bit in. I thought that was part of their entrance music.
It's like in John Cena's music where there is actually a genuine hiss in the sort of background.
Sorry folks if the game volume was a bit loud. I am trying to talk to both people on both Twitch and YouTube while talking to Simon.
Multitasking.
So if you narrate us through stuff. Actually, do you feel like it's a dramatic mistake to have that kind of structure to this kind of game? In that you've already done everything and you're looking back on your career?
Yes, it is. Yeah, it's the game's original sin is that
it's fundamentally flawed.
Yes, is that it believes that it thinks it already has a career story to tell you about. But they've named the mode My Career.
Yeah.
But it isn't my career. It's this person's career. Yeah. So yes, it does. It is flawed both conceptually and in its execution.
People think it's the bad graphics. People think it's the glitches.
It's the writing.
God, that is not Charlotte.
It's not great, is it?
I thought so. What was this patch that fixed everything? Is that not happened yet?
It fixed some of the glitches.
Right, come on, Simon.
But probably some of the glitches were just design flaws. Some of them, I believe, were design decisions. Here we go.
Oh, she jumps really high.
Yeah, she actually is a more successful luchador than our luchador. I forgot that we turned reversals off. Whoa!
Charlotte Flair's natural ability in the ring is second to none, and you can imagine that's going to be an integral part of her winning this match. Absolutely, Byron.
This is actually the first sort of. I said, win the match by pinfall or submission. This is a rare moment where we get to just
play a match.
Just have a match. Oh.
House of Fewer AEW game should use the Day of Reckoning engine. I don't know what Day of Reckoning is.
It was a GameCube game that was essentially the same. Yeah, it was like GameCube's version of the Raw games that were on Xbox, I think.
Oh, really?
It had a lot of the same animations and music and stuff as Here Comes the Pain, I believe. Very similar engine.
She is just dominant right now.
Yeah.
She's able to turn it on in a flash.
And it had Stacy Keibler on the front cover, I believe.
Oh my. Nice search. Day of Reckoning AEW. Got AEW on the mind. Oh yeah, Nintendo GameCube. I do remember this game.
Yeah.
It had Trish Stratus on the front cover.
Oh, that's
Randy
the
Orton and Triple H.
On Day of Reckoning 2, it's Stacy Keibler.
Wow.
It was very good.
My mate had this, and it used the same sort of stuff as No Mercy and WrestleMania.
As WrestleMania and the Raw games.
Yeah. The more you know.
Every day's a school day.
Rob F95 on Twitch. Oh, this crap again.
Yeah. The thing is that what's happened is at some point in the sort of period of time that we played this game, there's always a sort of narrative arc, which starts with this quite sort of giddy, immediately becomes a sort of existential depression, and then by the end becomes a sort of delirium. And then me and Laurie leave every time thinking that we're talking about how we're going to redesign the game somehow.
Yeah.
It's a bad game.
Well, Mr. Tim Lee 84 says, why release the game like this? Why, Simon?
Well, we bought it, so it was worth at least our 50 quid.
Have you seen the...
What the hell?
Ooh. Is that an abdominal stretch? Sure, that's going to hit the quads. It'll hit my quads. That's so tight.
There we go. I felt like I could get...
She's so big. Are you allowed to say that about women? But she's
you are about the big
physically
ones.
big. She's physically much larger.
Yes.
I feel like I'm digging myself a hole.
A stature. She's an athlete.
Yeah.
We've also taken the reversal limit off, which we think will help the rhythm of the matches.
ARC Bonez 2520. I'm just waiting to see some glitches.
There's one. She was all bundled up in the look.
That is well, there's our first glitch. If only we had a shot to take. God, that would be an awful drinking game.
Oh no.
Don't kick out here, mate. Oh, it's tiny. Alex Atwell, she's a beauty, Ollie, about Billy Kid Woman.
Yeah. I mean, her face is very weird now because I've painted all over it, but still. When she had a wolf picture that I found, it just was a bit racist. So that's why she has the mask originally. So I didn't have time to also take off the... got a finisher.
Denny Callis on Twitch. She is a sturdy woman, to be sure.
To be sure.
Big pound.
Laurie has an obsession with tiger bombs and always has. Every wrestling game we've ever played, he always uses the tiger bomb.
Yeah.
Before we had the jackknife.
Love the jackknife. I'll be hard pressed to find a power bomb I didn't like. Oh wow, that was over quick. Was that even difficult? That was a 2.5-star match.
It wasn't in Japan, that's why.
That's the women's division from 4 years ago. It's moved on since then, you sexist.
Who do you think's got the best power bomb?
Ever? I love a Batista bomb when he does
I was
properly.
a big fan of a proper Batista.
Because now he just... Well, when he came back, it just sort of fall over with him, wouldn't it?
Yeah. He would let them go first and then sort of land after them.
Yeah. He'd hit a move on himself as he went down.
Mike Awesome had a good power bomb.
Oh, yeah, awesome bomb. Kevin Owens' power bomb on the apron.
Yeah.
I know it's...
I don't like the pop-up.
No, I never liked the pop-up.
And that's also why I don't like tiger bombs, because you just can't get them as high.
You're all about that. So last ride?
Love the last ride.
Apparently, a lot of wrestlers were like, that is the worst move to take. As if Taker wasn't tall enough already. You've got to go up that much higher.
And he actually pulled you down as well.
And he properly whacks you down there.
When he did it to Ray, that was a bad one.
Oh, yeah. 80 Jazzman has said Kevin Nash's...
The jackknife is awesome. When he did it to Triple H during the sort of Punk stuff, and he just sort of did that the way he dropped, but Triple H sort of landed like a sort of little rolled up baby. I was like, that's one of the best power bombs I've seen.
I try and forget that the Kevin Nash CM Punk storyline ever happened.
I know, but that thing about texting his daughter was funny, wasn't it?
Yeah. I thought he was dead. LOL. Was that the bit?
Yeah.
And there was all the Just for Men jokes.
Yeah, but he went on to be in Magic Mike.
Yeah. Well done, Nash.
Did I tell you I met Kevin Nash once?
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
He was at a wrestling. He was sort of appearing at a wrestling event.
Wait, so you're just back here again?
Yeah. Well, Charlotte's drunk. It's a shame that we have to see her like this.
Oh dear.
So now we're Trey. Right. So this is confusing.
What?
It says in the top left that we're Billy Kid Woman. But in this particular moment, what we're actually looking at is from the position of Trey.
So the POV.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the assist out there. And by the way,
he's
now that I've
ripped.
officially got the
Oh yeah,
plug
no, I
in,
want to
it's
make
not
him
too late for
chubbier
me to pull some strings and get you a roll.
and hairier.
I think I'm cool with sitting this one out.
All right. Well, the door's open if I'm back for Rank and File 5.
Is that
Although
the
I
next
heard
pay-per-view?
R-Truth pitched the producers on
No,
making
that's a
it an office
movie we
drama with
auditioned
him as
against
a
The
star
Miz
and
in.
a strong
We haven't seen that
star.
bit, because remember we said all that stuff about
Oh, by
He
the way,
Shall Not Be
I left
Named
tickets for my real parents again.
that we've
No
just
luck.
not aired.
Still doing that, huh?
A little bit of Ellsworth chat's fine.
Maybe if they're not WWE
The
fans,
extent
they'll
of
see
the chat.
the movie. Can't hurt.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, look, you see the goat.
before you
Look,
go out
see the
for your
little
match-
goat
Oh
face.
yeah! Oh, that's horrible.
Sure.
Oh.
May you always have a happy Ranksgiving.
See? It is catching on.
Oh god. AT Jazzman is pointing out those shadows. Wow. Tarang Lath. Damn, that loading screen is slower than Great Khali.
Nice.
So tell us your Kevin Nash story. Well, we've got another 5-minute loading screen.
So I was a cameraman at a wrestling event when I was at uni, and the whole thing had been a bit of a disaster. It was almost like they had like a small show the night before on a Thursday, and then on the Friday, and on the Saturday, then this big sort of like leisure centre.
Yeah.
And had the whole thing. And they had like big people coming over. Like I think they were on the first one. Do you remember Shawn Michaels briefly did a sort of speaking tour like years
all
ago?
the way up to Rank and File 7 now.
Oh gosh, she's got the
I
goat
can't.
face. Oh,
I thought they would have stopped
Is
making them
is
after your
this film
performance.
shot by Tom Hooper?
Didn't realize this was a roast.
No, it's
It's a
just that you
cinematography gang.
definitely had
Thanks.
some interesting priorities earlier in your career.
Let's
First, it was
wait
the
for all the
movie.
Tom
Then you were
Hooper.
obsessed with getting your
Yeah,
own
the
outfit.
fans. We're the Tom
It was
Hooper
on the list
fans.
since day one.
Yeah, which made you super
Tom
jealous when I
Hooper
got one before you did. Remember this? Are you still a little bit jealous?
No.
Wait,
Are
is
you
this their acceptance
sure?
speech?
Yes, it is.
I think you're exaggerating how I reacted.
I'm getting
That's
more
not
of
how I
know.
remember it.
the face now.
So anyway,
Yes, sorry.
so Shawn Michaels was over like the following one, so there was quite a lot of buzz around it. But on this event, they had Rhino, Road Dogg, and Kevin Nash
Cool.
as the guests. Rhino and Road Dogg actually wrestled. I'm pretty sure this is sort of peak. This is like back end meth Road Dogg.
Right.
He's still not in great shape. He's still wrestling. He's definitely not in WWE.
So this is when 2010ish.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. 2010. And Kevin Nash was just there just to sort of as an appearance and signs of things and do a sort of talk.
Check it out, my first.
Turns out
action
him and
figure.
Rhino are
Pretty
good
cool,
mates.
right?
Okay.
They were yakking it up
Really
like
nailed the
old buddies
detail
for
in your face.
ages.
Rhino and
Didn't
Nash.
even really
Rhino
look at
and
it.
Nash.
Yeah, well.
And
You know what they say
Rhino
about
is
action
the
figures?
nicest man on
Once
earth.
you've seen
Yeah.
one,
He's
you've
so
seen them all.
nice.
Oh,
But
that's
Kevin
nice.
Nash
Literally no
spent the
one
whole
says that.
signing period just
Wait, are
sat
you
back with his
jealous
feet on the
because you don't
table
have one
with
yet?
some fat guy who was
No,
like his
I'm fine.
advisor, just talking to
look,
people
I
about
get
real
it.
estate.
This was more your thing, but it's just an
He
action
just
figure.
It's more than
Couldn't
that
have
to
given
me.
less
Think
of
of
a
how you felt when
S
I won
about
the
this
title in
event.
WWE before
Just
you.
didn't
It was like
move.
that,
When he had to get
but
up for
10
30, he was
times
kind of like,
worse.
he literally
Comparing
went,
titles to action figures might be a little extreme.
As a
If it
fan.
makes you feel
Oh
any
god, I've just
better,
seen this camera angle.
I'll wait.
Imagine
and let
that.
you
Oh, I
cross it
can't
off
wait
our
to see
list
Kevin
whenever
Nash.
you
I've
get
travelled
one.
all the way
No,
down
it's
here.
fine. Cross it off.
And then he's like that
You
to
earned
you.
it.
yeah, he was funny. Like he was
He's
like
a very witty guy.
yeah.
I see you got your
He
first
was
action
cool in a
figure.
sort of
We've
aloof
had like
way.
30 now. So
Rusev and
it's
Lana,
kind of
have they
boring at
been
this
in
point.
Where's
the
yours?
game yet?
No, it's the first time we've seen them.
I think he didn't get one.
Sorry, did you say Lana?
Well, that's awkward.
Yeah.
I think even
Is
like
that meant? That's
Tom
Lana,
Phillips
isn't
got
it?
one.
He doesn't really deserve
You know
it.
what?
Well, that's true.
I don't
He's
know.
like even to be on the roster.
I'm only saying it's Lana
Sorry,
because she's
we got
standing next to
sidetracked
someone
Yeah.
with a
that's,
private
that has
conversation
Rusev
that
written
Why have we
on
got
it.
our
Absolutely
entrance duck
nothing
on?
to do with you.
Why you got
But since apparently
Well, 'cause
you
his
don't
middle
have an
name's
action
Goose.
figure, we like to give
course.
you ours.
House of Fury again. Day of Reckoning
Rusev
engine was used for a New Japan PS2 game.
Do you
Oh,
think he
was
heard
it?
What we said?
Who cares? He's a loser.
Oh, that was a good game actually. The Japan
I
one.
heard it.
I don't think I ever played
Jerks.
it.
And if I had
Yeah,
an action
it was-
figure of my own, I would
Jerks.
team up with Red's action figure to kick your action figure, stupid plastic butts.
Or even better, how about we take them down in real life?
Now it's not a great look when he's got the rubber duck and he's just
I guess
a
we
grown
could do
man
that.
with toys. It's not. It's not gone well for him.
Mr. Tim Lee 84. Where's Lashley? Loading screen. There is a lot of loadings. You're right. There's not much
lot of
game
loading
in this career mode.
So yeah, we've had that one match. We timed one once. We went at one point. We went 34 minutes between me doing anything with the controller.
How long?
34 minutes.
What?
We thought we'd do one more match end of a stream. And it was about half past, and then we didn't get back to like a menu or anything until like 5:02 to end the stream because we couldn't afford to like risk getting into another. It's unbelievable.
But surely that's more work from their end than just saying, "Here's a little cutscene, match."
Oh
Here's
yeah.
a little cutscene,
So this is
match.
the thing. This game has not just a waste of time now. It was a waste of time when they were making it. But this is 2K though as well. So this is the stuff the Visual Concepts want to do. They want to do these like produce, basically like we're going to make a movie that happens to also be a game. We're going to write it. It's like that works in a basketball game, which by the way it doesn't work because they're crap at that one as well. So it's not like they've been. It's not the weird thing is it's not like they're critically acclaimed for their sports stories. They already do bad ones, and they're already losing players on their other game because of the stuff they do.
And they've doubled down on that approach and got rid of the only part that was trying to make it better with Ukes.
Yes.
Interesting strategy. Why is his Twitter handle "and I can get milked"? Because he's
a goat.
Yeah.
Now I can see why the goose is confusing because you can't milk a goose.
You can try.
You can certainly try. And you know what? Not enough people try hard enough these days.
Yeah. I think it's treason.
That's only if
It's
you
like a really old law.
No, that's if you milk the queen.
Holo, NBA 2K will never change their ways. They have no competition.
Well, they will do when the PS5 comes out. So EA, in a look how she walks by. Look how close her knees are together.
Oh wow, that's weird. Has she got some kind of giganticism where they're slowly collapsing in?
I think so. Now I thought we gave her Braun Strowman's entrance, which is a bit frustrating.
The turnbuckle just came off. Did you see it? It's pinging.
NBA, yes.
PS5.
Yeah, EA decided that because they made like 2 games in a row. They're like, you know what? We've learned a lot from those 2 games, so we're just going to develop one for 2 years and just release it to PS5 till we think it's worth competing.
Oh wow. Oh, so that could really blow 2K out of the water across the board on their sports license.
Yeah, if they're not careful. Yeah.
How's it work? That leg hair is actually quite good compared to the rest of the animation.
Yeah, but yeah, any game can put a high-res picture of something on something. That's not like that's
you
not.
did it with that Getty image.
Yeah, exactly. I did that with a high-res image of a goat face.
Mixed tag.
I know.
Yes, please.
You can't. I'm sorry.
Let's see. Hey to all the people who are saying hey. That's Jesse Marquez, Walter Johnson, Jesse Marquez again. I'm not going to be at the Full Gear Live reactions because I'm in Amsterdam.
Like a cool guy.
But I'm actually quite annoyed because AEW hadn't announced Full Gear when I booked this trip to Amsterdam. So it will be Laurie and Pete. But I will watch the show as soon as I get home on Sunday.
I'm very excited.
Loads of other people now saying hey. Tom Humphries, hey. Jesse Marquez. Oh, you've just done loads of emojis. Trains history. Hey. I said, hey, 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 hey. I said, hey. Devil's Sky and Bill Buttlicker, what's going on?
I thought you were gonna do a song by the band Train. Like Drops of Jupiter.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember how it goes. Dun, 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 dun. And tell me,
oh yeah,
did the wind sweep her off her feet?
And they also did that.
Did you finally get the chance to sail across the Milky Way?
Shall I tell you a really boring story about that song?
Yeah.
When I went to university, to do my journalism degree, they tried to get us to learn shorthand for court reporting.
Yeah.
And when we did the exam, we had to transcribe that song in real time.
While it was playing.
Yeah. Now, so I've listened to that song about 45,000 times because we did it every week.
Do you know what I really like in that song? It's like just before it's about to go into the final verse.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah.
You know,
it just
goes to the piano.
It's lovely. Great band. What's that other one do with the... Oh, they did the... Oh, it's a count out.
Is that allowed?
Sorry, we were talking about Train.
That's how engaging this game is.
Because they did that. It makes sense here because they all did that. Hey, hey.
Is that their other song?
Yes.
Yeah. And that came out like 7 years later.
They've had 2 songs. They've had a 20-year career with 2 songs.
It's quite something. But I really like them. I don't.
Hey, I like Train.
C. Martin, please do Drake Maverick. Drake Maverick. Dustin Jones, I want to buy this game, but I'm unsure. Did they fix the bugs?
Even though it wasn't as
Semi.
important to me, it was pretty cool when not long after that you
got
got your
right
first
now?
action figure and crossed it
Just
off
happens
our list.
sometimes.
For that face.
But the fact we had different priorities is partly what made this work. Because let's be honest, if we've been competing for the same things,
Are they
I'm not
rehearsing
sure we
their
could have been
speech?
friends.
No, this
We
is
were
them
just
doing
always
their
so
speech.
driven to be the best.
Doesn't sound like there's many people
Maybe,
there.
but it's not like I was only focused on individual goals. Like, what about when we went to SmackDown Live and I ended up teaming with
this
someone
is
who was
just
a great
forced
influence and
exposition.
mentor to me?
This is everything
I'm
they
talking
teach you
about
not
Mickey
to do
James,
on the
of
first
course.
day of
Stand up
screenwriting
and take a
class.
bow, Mickey. You deserve it.
Oh, there are people there. Who's that meant to be?
That was meant to be Mickey James, I think.
No.
She had a thing earlier on in the...
Oh, sorry. I think I've missed someone's super chat. Oh, God. How can I find it?
Oh, God.
Mr. Throw-Ups, I got the November issue of WrestleTalk at W.H. Smith 2 days ago, and I read it before I could get home. I love there aren't many adverts. Inside you win my heart. And then one of those emojis. It's like a sort of anime in love emoji, and then a Cartman-style squinting eyes laughing
You
emoji.
fought hard, but it just wasn't your night.
Neg.
Let's face it, it hasn't been your night in a long time.
Who's taller?
Now, as general manager of SmackDown Live, it's my job to present a cut.
Oh, yeah, so there's another thing about this game. It takes place in a near future in which The Rock's the president, Randy Orton's the GM of Raw, and Big Show is the GM of SmackDown. But they haven't aged. They just wear shirts.
So I'm sorry, Mickey, but based on your recent performance, you can either announce your retirement, or unfortunately, I'll have to make that decision for you.
Wait, so you're basically forcing her out? She deserves better than that.
I understand where you're coming from, but like I said, this is bigger.
Just
than
like
one
the
person.
SmackDown
It's
general
about
manager should
protecting
do, wearing a red tie
There
and
would
red
be
pocket
no
square.
brand without women like Mickey James.
You know, it's okay. It's okay.
Well, we should probably
I've been
talk
doing this
through
a long time.
Yeah, do you
and
want to look at Twitch?
Maybe
And
I've
it's
lost
hard
a
to have
step.
both of them open.
Maybe it's just time to hang it out.
No, you can't just accept this.
Flaccid Kraken
There has to
says,
be another
just
way.
wait for the
Well,
big
there's
twist if
one
you
other
haven't seen it
option,
already.
But it would just be delaying the inevitable.
Oh.
Mickey can continue competing on SmackDown Live.
Are we actually Big
as long
Show?
as she wins.
Is that the twist?
But the very next match she loses is her last.
She'll do it.
I will.
What do you think of Big Show's incredibly strange post-wrestling career of sitcoms and reality shows?
Look,
perfectly
I appreciate
made
the
for it.
support.
I think
but
it's great.
with
He's a
as of
good
late,
actor.
I don't
Yeah.
think I'll be
Like, remember
sticking
when he
around
had to
too long.
cry?
Or maybe
Oh,
you
yeah.
go with me
He
by
can
your
cry
side.
on cue. I've always
what do
thought
you
he was a
mean?
very good
Big Show
commentator
didn't
as well. I
say
thought
you
that's
had to
where he
win
was
Yeah,
going
it
to
was.
go.
Yeah.
But
Are you
Yeah, I'm
sure
happy for
you
it.
want
I
to
like
set
it
aside
when
your own goals to
pe-
do this?
like
There's
people who are obviously
nothing
quite
I'd
nice
rather do
people
than protect your
in
legacy by
wrestling
sending you
actually
out
go on to do
on
good
a
stuff like
winning
Batista
streak
as well. I'm
Yeah.
really,
and one
really
last
happy
title
for
run.
it.
Yeah.
Which makes
Especially when you
it
hear
sound
his
Win
story, how
women's
he
tag
actually
team
legitimately, like,
championships
pretty
with
much went
Mickey
broke
James.
trying to make this happen and then got it all back again. And
much respect.
much respect.
House of Fear again. Alistair Black should team with the Ascension. Don't know. The Ascension are a bit.
They're too wacky. They've
Yeah,
they've done too much comedy.
Yeah.
We should probably say hello to some people on Twitch, shouldn't we?
Say hello. I'm going to say hi to Jade Star, who's only here for the loading screens.
Well, that's the only thing to be here for. So some here we go. Here's some regulars of ours. Denny Calls is a regular here. Twisted Psycho. Robert F95, Flaccid Kraken. Thank you all for watching. Lots of people. Tetra Web is another regular. Rich White. Guru Luna is another one.
The Iconics are talking.
The Iconics.
The Iconics are talking.
Hey, Kayla!
Why are the whole crowd reacting to something that's happening on the ramp?
I'm saying hello to everyone on Twitch.
They're too into it, but not the thing that they're meant to be.
Yeah, they're like...
It's time for Why Australia is Better. This is the part of the show where we educate our audience on different aspects of Australian
look
culture
way
and
too similar.
explain why Australia
That
is better.
Peyton Royce
Okay,
is
what do we have
terrible.
Yeah, so far. From the side, it's even worse.
Sport of cricket,
She's wearing a
which has
paint. She's
nothing
killed
to do
Peyton
with
Royce and is
filthy
wearing her
little
face.
insects. No, it's actually a sport that is
apparently I missed
very
another
popular
super
in
chat.
Australia.
Sorry, folks.
Think of it like a way
Valentine's
better
Tube.
version of your
AEW felt like
horrible,
WCW.
dull
Tag
baseball.
tires remind me early
To further educate
WCW.
you on
Oh, was
this
in the actual
superior
physical
sport,
titles?
Yeah.
let's go over
Yeah,
the
well, I think
laws
that's
of
very
cricket,
much what they're
shall
going
we?
for.
Yeah, I
There
think
are
so.
only
It's kind of
42
become the
them.
hipster take,
Should
hasn't it? The
take
WCW
long.
was actually
Well,
amazing.
what?
Yeah.
A cricket team
And I
consists
sort of
of
agree with
11
that
players,
to an
including a
extent,
captain.
in the sense that
That's a
it's not
great
as
law.
bad
One
as
of
everyone
my
remembers it
favourites.
all the time, but
Now,
the lows
law
are
two.
as low as you remember them being.
Oh yeah. Well, you know, when any promotion lasts for 15 years,
Yeah.
and goes out in such a cataclysmic way,
Yeah.
it's gonna have that span.
I remember. Oh my god.
But I mean,
Law
90
two, the
to
Iconics
92,
should
like
never be allowed to have a
Paulie
talk
Dangerous
show,
Dangerous
as it'll
Alliance
put
era
everyone
WCW.
Yeah.
to sleep.
Some of the best
That's not
wrestling
an actual
ever.
law.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It was
don't
watching
listen to her.
the
Why are
the
you two even
luchadors
out here?
and the light
It's
heavyweights and
very rude
cruiserweights
to
on
interrupt
WCW
someone's
that
talk
really
show.
got me
I
into wrestling.
recommend
Because I
you go
don't know if you
back
remember,
and watch this segment
obviously there'll be
we
lots of other people not from the
did
UK
on
here.
Menace.
We're
But
here because
we were talking about
want a
this the other
tag
week
team
because
championship
Channel
match.
5 had
So
a version
you
of
two are a
Thunder
team now.
Yes.
that included
What are
sort
you
of the main
calling
event
yourself?
of Nitro
Yeah,
that
it
week.
was
It was
weird,
kind
yeah.
of cut in like, so it was kind of the best stuff of the week from WCW. It was on like a Thursday night on Channel 5.
Really
And like,
is a
that was what got me
fossil.
interested
You've never
originally,
even
because then
told
after
us
what, it was only that and Sunday
I had
Night
that
Heat on Channel
before.
4.
Yeah, it was
That's
Heat,
our
and then I
title.
got Sky,
Yeah,
so I could
same.
watch SmackDown on.
Same here. Then-
Not Sky Sports though.
But yeah, when SmackDown, like the golden age of SmackDown was just suddenly on Sky One on a Saturday.
Yeah.
Like
Okay, so
that is the
you're
reason
saying
everyone I
since a
know
long
my
time
age is
Yeah,
into
yeah.
wrestling.
I thought that
It was
pathetic
my family
opponent
couldn't do
basically
anything
took
on
the
a
night off
Saturday
because I
between
was
11
freezing.
and 1
Yeah.
That a decade
because I was
later,
watching SmackDown.
Yeah.
that
To the
pathetic
extent where
opponent
like
raised her ugly head with an
I got
elderly
shouted at
partner.
a lot.
Yeah.
They
I would-
deserve
but I
a
would
tag
throw
title
awful
opportunity.
tantrums.
Makes
And they
sense.
just stopped going out
Yeah.
on Saturday.
Even
That
even
was
now,
sarcasm.
like
The
so I was
answer
I was
is
visiting
no.
home the other week, and I put on
If you
the
think that we need to prove ourselves
one
as
of
a team,
a million iterations
then
of
we'll do it
the
right now in a
highlight
non-title match.
shows that WWE have
if
got.
we win, we
I
get a
guess what
championship
then
match.
it's always some
And
version
if
of
you
what the
win,
bottom line used to be, I guess.
you end my career.
I put it on. Even my
That
mum
whole
came in and just went,
career-ending
"Oh, you're
stipulation
still
was
watching
icy.
this." It's like,
Yeah, I forgot
It's my
about
job
that.
now.
It
Yeah.
would be nice to put her out to pasture.
Jason Moore, Mickey James looks good for 55.
We'll do it, but only after we finish teaching everyone about
Oh, yeah, so
cricket's
in this future
law
she is-
3.
This is the
Never
weird thing.
So this is
interrupt
this right now is
iconics.
2025.
2029.
2029?
No, this is hold on. This is about 2025. Yeah.
And the Hall of Fame bit is
2029. So they've had a glorious
5-year career. It annoys me that that's the old SmackDown Live logo as well, because this game came out after the move to Fox.
Yeah, but I guess problem is when they go gold, as they say with the game, so when it's like the final sign off. I think that's about a month before.
Right.
So some stuff like that, I understand why it's a bit out of date, but also those should just be easily swappable assets.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. If it was just the LED screen.
And okay, game's crashed. That's happened every stream.
Does it say where we were?
Yeah, we might have to watch that again though.
Oh god. Well, I guess we didn't pay attention.
No.
House of Fury super chatted in. Going to be watching Del Rio versus Ortiz MMA fight on December the 7th. I didn't know he was having a fight.
Oh yeah, he's running a him and Ortiz I think are actually in on something together, I think.
Well, he's
I
had
bet Del Rio runs an MMA promotion.
America's
Combates,
thing.
yeah.
I can't remember. Well, would you look at that? Yeah. Returns to MMA for the first time in almost a decade.
I think that will be rubbish. Because there's been quite a few old guy returns in MMA over the last 5 years, and every single one of them has been really boring, including, frankly, even Brock Lesnar. You know, Tito came back and for what's his name? Like Chuck Liddell has been coming back.
Well, now they've got that big mother effer title. I guess they can do a lot more freak show.
Oh, in the UFC they got the BMF. Yeah, but I think that was just a one-off for Diaz and Masvidal. Oh no, I think we'll have to watch it again.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh yeah, Chael Sonnen came back as well. That was a bit boring. Yeah, it's not a great move when MMA stars do that. It's never exciting.
Yeah.
Because also the problem is that MMA is often promoted on the idea of it's hard-hitting, crazy, super crazy fight, action, knockout, blah, blah, blah. But actually, the sort of beauty of the sport isn't necessarily when it's like that. And it isn't always like that. And they don't train the audience to... Oh, thank God. Thank God.
Mike Shamelfelt. That's beyond bad. It's really dangerous to allow older fighters to come back and fight. I guess it's up to them at the end of the day.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like with a decade out, even if you've been training really hard.
It's so tough. I'm just saying that recent history suggests that those fights are never particularly interesting.
Whoa! Wait. Oh God, the hair is awful.
Oh, reversal.
Oh. Well, she got one up on you there, mate. Do you like my Australian accents? Can you do an Australian accent, Simon?
Well, I don't think my Australian's that bad.
That's pretty good, isn't it?
It always makes me think of the Monty Python sketch where, everyone's called, what are they called? You seen that? They're all Australians and they're all called Keith, I think? And it's just like, well, I'm afraid you'll have to be called Keith. This is head of department Keith. This is head of English Keith.
Yeah. It sounds like a modern sketch. They were so ahead of their time.
Oh, they was honestly very postmodern.
Hello, mates, says Kevin Simon. JP, Kangaroo versus Billy Kidwoman in a carrot on a pole match. I don't know what Kangaroo is. Another powerbomb. Alex Atwell, favourite wrestler in WWE currently. What would you say?
As in, like, the whole of WWE or, like,
Yeah,
Raw,
I'd say
SmackDown?
Keith Lee.
Yeah, I'd say Keith Lee. AJ's always up there for me. That's just like he'll never, same way, but that's a weird one, like when Sting was briefly back in WWE, well, he then immediately, I was like, oh yeah, he is still one of my, do you know what I mean? Like,
that's it.
It's one of those weird ones, it's like, he'll always be one of my favourites.
I don't know if you saw this on this week's Raw, but there was a bit where the Street Profits, OC were in the ring, the Street Profits cut a promo, and the whole idea was, they keep saying, the Street Profits beat the OC 2 weeks ago on Raw. And they said that a few times, and every time AJ would get really annoyed.
Yeah.
And then they'll say, Umberto, you say it. And Umberto said it in Spanish. And AJ went, what did he say? So he's actually got really good comedic instincts.
Oh, AJ's hilarious.
Yeah.
But he's not, thing is though, he's not funny when he's being TNA AJ.
No.
When he's trying to be Ric Flair.
Goofy heel AJ.
Goofy heel AJ is really funny. He's got great timing. Like we were saying in NXT review, how like he often does quite kitsch promos where you really know what the ending of them is going to be. But his tone and his slight ironic detachment is just really, you know why? It's because he's got the same sense of humour as all the other like. All the guys that are like a bit nerdy and into games, they've all got that slightly ironic referential humour. And it just works really well for wrestling promos, I think. It just has a... Peyton Ross is not looking good. This is
Patrick says, chop it down, housemate Simon. Castile, my love for WrestleTalk is bigger than Seth Rollins' bank account.
Whoa. How is this not a road break? I was biting them.
So Mickey James can't win the match here via the objectives. Win the match by pinfall or submission. What happened with the Lana Rusev thing? It just went to count out.
We just had a draw.
Were you meant to draw?
I don't know. Stop asking so many questions.
Jesse Voicey, someone on Twitch made a good point. Why is this on WrestleTalk and not Screenstalker, lol? Well, we thought we'd do, usually it is on Screenstalker, but we thought one day a week we'll do it because it's a wrestling game on WrestleTalk and sort of use that as a way to promote Screenstalker, where we are on Twitch every day of the week.
Yes.
And cut downs go up on Screenstalker's YouTube channel. Isn't it great? Go and subscribe over there. You know what? I'll spam the comments for you.
Get some energy back.
So walk us through the tactics here, Simon.
Sorry?
Walk us through the tactics.
Well, I didn't have any energy to perform my signature move, which is a choke slam, which very rarely actually comes off, but it seems to have worked this time. Now I'm going to do my finisher, and then I'm going to punch Billy Kay in the face so that I can get the pin.
People love it when I spam the links.
Oh, sweet.
That's what I've done. I'm not giving the Twitch love much chat, so let's have a look. Robert F95, which starter do you think you'll take in, Shield or Sword? So this is the Pokemon game out next Friday.
Right. So I don't actually know anything about the new Pokemon. So the narrative of the sort of Pokemon stuff will be that Laurie and Pete love it, and I don't have a clue.
So there's Hoare Bunny.
Well, that's the first one I'll be taking then.
Doucherag. Just the C word. They've just called the last one the C word. It's wildly inappropriate. So
I'll only be Pokemon that sound like they're sort of like racial epithets that are nearly okay to say.
Yeah, ones that they'll change in 5 years because the society will shift a bit. Let me show you the pictures and then you can... Oh no, these are the leaks. I don't want it to be spoiled. One has... Hawkster Gaming says one has a sword in its mouth and the other has a shield. Those are the cover
That
Pokemon.
was awesome!
Why is it so difficult to find a
considering
picture
our
of
lack of experience together, I'd say we make a pretty good team.
I agree. I mean, you know what?
Oh,
I
this
just wanna say
like
thank you
sort
for
of
doing
Here we
this.
go.
I could be sitting at home right now.
Grookey?
But instead,
That's
we
definitely-
have the chance to win the tag team
I might already be one.
even if my career
Skull
does
Bunny
end,
or
this is a
Sobble?
heck of a way to go out.
Before you celebrate too much,
Sobble looks
you
like a
need to
cuck.
stand out your tag title match
I'm
will
not
be
interested
taking
in that.
place
Skull
on
Bunny,
Sobble's
the
really
energy of
sad.
Skull Bunny is a bit too much
That's
for me.
right.
obnoxious,
In
isn't
our
it?
It's very
great
obnoxious.
country, in front of our
Grookey-
fans at Super Showdown.
It doesn't matter. We'll
It looks
beat
like a
you
deviant.
anywhere.
Oh,
I think
you
he
should
looks
A
also
quiet
know
deviant.
It's going to be an Australian
Yeah.
rules tag match.
I'm going Grookey.
Which are the most iconic
In this picture, it kind of looks like he's
rules.
just whacking off.
What does that even mean?
It means it'll be no disqualification.
Danny Callis,
Tornado
Sobble
tag.
equals
Willy
Rusev.
Willy
Got it.
tag, as we say down under.
Oh,
Hey,
okay. So
Mickey,
on the
Damn,
Twitch chat,
you know,
Denny
so you
Cool
can
says,
go on
"I'm here for
holiday in
Grookey because
Australia
he
after
winds up
weekend
as a
your
giant
career.
gorilla playing the
We'll call our
drums."
grandparents and see if they know
Like
of
Phil
any
Collins in
good
that Cadbury's
senior
advert.
resorts.
Yeah. Okay, so Grookey's our guy.
This is
And
the
just
sing-along edition.
Yeah. So we are, and just so everyone knows, we are playing 2K20.
Oh, yeah.
Super Showdown.
Where? In Australia versus the Iconics. I'm just assuming that.
What do you reckon they'll ever put like Crown Jewel in the game?
What, and have that as part of the...
Yeah.
You're stuck on a plane.
Yeah. A backstage brawl with the Saudi Prince's security forces.
Let me find some more comments. Jason Moore, Mickey James should be at home spending time with her grandchildren because in this game she's 55.
Maybe we can ask her if there is a WWE pension.
Yeah. They need to unionize. People are annoyed.
Flaccid Kraken on Twitch has just said, this is a PS2 game. So are we in...
Jade Star just said grounded plane mode. Jason Moore says, this looks like Switch graphics. And I know what you mean in that the Nintendo Switch isn't just graphically as impressive. But I would take that as a slight because some Switch stuff is gorgeous.
Yeah, because the genius of Switch is it's about art style, not fidelity.
Yes.
And this is a game in which the fidelity is important. And I'm not fidelity falling for it.
JC Rios. Yeah, this game is set in 2025. And in some parts 2030. So yeah, Mickey James would be, I don't know, probably closer to 50. What's Mickey James' age?
She's probably younger than we think.
Yeah, like Kelly's 30.
What, WWE legend? Raw legend? Kelly.
24/7 champion, I think. Okay, yeah, so she's 40. We're unfair then. So she's 40 right now, so she'll be 45. She'll be 45 here, and she'll be 50 in the Hall of Fame section.
Well, no, because the Hall of Fame section's on 2029.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Lunch is coming back to haunt me.
Equally terrible. How much longer will Luke be away? Mere days. He's back on Monday.
Sorry. We told everyone yesterday that he died.
What? I'm glad I put.
We held a small service for him.
You see the little bumper he sent in when at the start of today's
news? I saw it on the drop. Yeah.
He's
I've got this look glitching through the shirts again. Their whole bodies are glitching through the shirts.
Or are they? Oh, they are shirts, aren't they? I just thought they were some weird fanny opened thing,
like Tony Nese's top, but for the crotch,
but for the groin. Yeah.
I nearly said a terrible.
Denny Callis said it was a tasteful service. He would have loved it.
It's what he would have wanted.
Robert F95. That was hilarious. The service for Luke.
It was one of the things that, because once I'd said it, I kind of thought, oh, I guess we're doing this bit now. I do quite like the those belts. They're not bad. They're not bad.
I think with WWE belts, the less naff ones look a lot better, just based on all the other main roster belts. I mean, some of the NXT designs are fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, the UK belt is ridiculously nice.
Blade Soldier 27 on YouTube. The clipping in the belts bother me so much.
Yeah. Watch this though.
You would just crush most of this division. Do you think there's scope for Kid Woman?
She has a very successful track record when it comes to achieving.
There's scope for Kid Woman getting in a men's Royal Rumble or something, or going for the Intercontinental title.
No, you can't make it happen, I'm afraid. Because once you select a man, you then can't select a woman in a one-on-one. It has to be a mixed tag, and you can't because they haven't got create a belt in yet. You can't create a mixed tag belt. Which would be fun.
Sartorius Kazit. Hey, Screenstalker, would you guys consider rating your favorite wrestling championships? We did one on the WrestleTalk.com about a year ago, and it is just like 50 belts. They are gorgeous. Like some of the, I particularly really like the 70s, 80s, almost boxing style thin belts.
Oh, really?
With like green straps and stuff. I think they're gorgeous.
I love the, I know they've got it back now, but like the white belt Intercontinental
Yeah.
Nice. I'm a big fan of the. I know it's. I don't think it's necessarily that well respected now, but the original Undisputed belt, the black and gold one, the one that Brock had.
Undisputed WWE Championship. Brock Lesnar.
It was really simple and really cool. Yeah, that one.
Yeah, that's nice. It's sort of. It's still got the globe in.
Yes. Yeah, it's the globe that I like. Because when they had to carry around both belts, that was silly. When Jericho had his. Whoa! Peyton Royce is dead. I mean, the big gold is always going to be cool. Actually, no, I love the NWA belt.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really like the NWA belt as well. The chair's glowing for some reason.
Coco Davison just says, Ren Omega!
So apparently this is no DQ. So
you've got so Mickey's got a sledgehammer. Okay. Kicking the chair out of your arms. Get Billie Kay to yellow health. Completed. Irish whip Billie Kay while she is in the ring.
This is what I mean about the objectives. This is where it gets annoying. So I've lost because I've won before.
Decoy Manta. Heavyweight championship belt was so majestic. I agree. I prefer that belt over the old, John Cena's spinner one.
Oh, yeah.
Back when they were both in play. Ooh, cutscene. Oh, so you whipped, but it was just so you could get beaten up.
Yeah.
Why did you get inducted into the Hall of Fame? This isn't a very good career.
Oh no, Red's career isn't bad. It's okay. Trey's career is awful. Like he's certainly been less successful than say a Santino Marella. But he's in that kind of. I believe they're supposed to be cricket bats because they're Australian.
They are not cricket bats. What cricket bats look like that? Did someone describe to an American what a cricket bat looks like? And they've drawn it.
Oh, we've got them now.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is.
It's a bit Shaun of the Dead. You've got red on you. Oh, brutal. That was quite uncomfortable. Oh. Oh, you're the women's tag team champions now.
Double champ.
Congratulations.
Double champ.
Yeah, Dr. Wacky, that was not PG.
Denny Cal said, that looks like a cricket bat that was made by someone who learned about them from a book written by someone who only knew about cricket from reading a book.
What? Oh, I didn't see one of the things on there. Win the Divas Championship, it looked like.
Oh, I think that was a thing, yeah.
Something about the Undertaker?
Because the list was written back when they were kids.
Before Women's Evolution happened.
Yeah.
Before Stephanie McMahon
solved women's empowerment.
Yeah. Also on there was Have a Dance Off.
Done that.
It wasn't ticked.
Was it not?
Not
because Trey had a dance off.
Did he lose it?
Well, but that's not what's on the list. The list is have a dance off, isn't it? I think, he lost the dance off against Ribby.
And that's how Mickie James went from being a hero and mentor of mine to more than that. She was now my tag team partner and more importantly, my friend.
Oh, that's nice. But aren't you skipping over a pretty important part?
How about we move on? Don't you want to talk about when you were on the cover of WWE 2K20
I do. But hang on a second. Earlier, you put me on blast for having some trivial goals. So now it's my turn to call you out for a time when you let the list steer you down a questionable path.
No one speaks like
this. This is a night to remember our careers, good and bad.
No one even writes a speech like this.
If you want to talk about it so much, then
that's
tell
it.
the story.
They're having
After
a discussion.
Tag team champions,
like it's two people backstage reflecting.
She even ended up earning a SmackDown Live Women's Championship opportunity against Kairi Sane.
In the context of a, go on, this will be the last one.
Play the match.
Can I play it?
Yeah. You get to be someone who isn't us. Again, in the My Career mode.
Wait.
You're now going to be Mickie James versus Kairi Sane.
What? Castile, who invented Stephanie McMahon when Stephanie was the one who invented women? It's an interesting question.
It's a chicken egg, isn't it?
Yeah. She was formed out of the women's rights movement that she helped create.
Yes.
I know it's like, you know, what is the difference between the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit? It's like water has 3 different states: steam, ice, water.
Right.
It's all the same thing, and that's the best way to
Right.
get your head around it.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Well, they've got that.
Yeah, they've got that in that they don't do anymore.
Credit to WWE, they stifled that. They really did stifle that chant. I wish, especially because it's SmackDown Live, that they did have vast parts of the arena empty. Oh, the walk, it looks like you're on a treadmill.
Well, my knees are working again, though. That's good.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's going to be really funny? I hope you're just controlling you on the outside watching the match.
No.
I really hope that's what's about to happen.
Oh, my God.
Because, by the way, that is what should happen.
Yeah.
If you now just are Mickey James when we're already there, that's pointless.
Well, I'll skip this. Hey, that one. And we're up against Kairi Sane. At this point, a babyface.
Oh yeah, she's a pirate again.
What's in her chest? I'm gonna skip this as well.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, Pop Sky has subscribed at Tier 1.
Oh, thank you very much, Pop Sky on Twitch. We're also on Twitch, YouTube, folks. 8,900 people have watched this YouTube stream.
We're sorry. We're so sorry.
385 people are watching us right now.
Wow.
It's a weird world. Come on. Skip.
This is for the women's championship.
All right. I am controlling Mickey James. Yeah. Yes.
Oh, you are? And you've just got to win by pinfall or submission. You know, like a wrestling match.
Do it. Kick out. Not even one.
Kairi Sane's model actually looks pretty good, I think. That looks like Kairi Sane.
Is this uneasy or something? I'm not usually.
No. I mean, you've said that very early.
Well, I feel like I've got something. I feel like I'm on a roll right now.
Here we go.
See? Got to wear him down with the quick pins. That's a 1 count. It's progression.
Genius or complete stupidity, Cole.
Oh, basement dropkick.
She's capable of bursts of great activity. The key is
There is just no answer from Kairi Sane, so we're going to pin again. It's also because I keep mistaking the pin button for the grapple button.
That'll
she
happen.
just had a little glitch.
Sartorius Krizd has said dual stream on Twitch and YouTube is a great idea. Great job, guys.
Thank you. That's the first move from Sane of the match.
Oh, Popski was the person who I pronounced incorrectly. I'm sorry, Popski, but thanks for subscribing.
If you asked me at the beginning of the night, I'd tell you that there was no way this title reign was coming to an end. But now,
I mean, if you're not getting more than 2.5 stars, then I think
seem
you're
to be
missing.
reacting,
No, I think
yeah.
you're missing.
Do you think? Because she's not getting up.
I think you're missing. No, easily done though. It happens to the best of us.
I had a good.
Beep 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 beep
run of this.
beep 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 beep.
I was trying to look at the chat.
Oh my god, that what a sell!
Do I not? Oh, you've turned off reversals.
No, you
what's
can't.
The deal?
It's why, but you got to do it in the right time when the button comes out.
Always.
Yeah. Well, in this game, it's always been
I'm
why.
gonna focus on this a bit more.
she's got to remember to get back in the ring.
No, it happened again.
See, I think it was better when I wasn't paying attention.
Do you think?
Yeah, it's like when you're really good at pool when you've had 2 pints.
Oh, yeah. But if you have 3, you're rubbish again.
Yeah, it's a fine balance. But you've got to drink more at the same time.
Mickie James seizing the moment that time.
Oh, yeah.
Now, why aren't we doing anything? Can we do it?
That's a huge move.
What happened?
I think I splashed her, but just like Seth Rollins, we're going to do 3 of them.
Look at this.
Oh!
Yes.
Don't think you got all of it.
From behind.
Oh, net breaker.
So we're just going to do that again because we've got a 3rd coming. This is perfect positioning.
We go. Yeah, perfect positioning.
I mean, you're going to hit the apron in real life.
Oh! Nice.
Oh, what a jump! To jump backwards and then fly forwards. I do it from over here.
Mickie James, the master of the sky.
It's not even letting me up on that town button.
Oh, yeah, does it? I like how she like braces for impact with the drop kick. Nice. There we go.
It's just like Just Dance.
Oh, so you've run out of stamina a little bit here, so you need to be careful.
Oh, what? From all those...
From all the diving.
But I'm not red. Shit.
No, there's another bar underneath. Like a purple one. That'll
what does that do?
That's your stamina. You can't really pull off moves, like special moves, if you don't have enough stamina. So you need to just kind of put her down. See how the purple bar's now coming back up on you? Oh, here she comes.
Oh, no.
Wow. Great animation.
Wendy Richter, Trish Stratus, Sherry Martel, Lita. So many great
Michael Cole just reeling off names.
Things he can see.
Oh, no.
There we go. Right, you've got a signature move now.
Now, how do I do that?
Well, when it prompts you, probably just in front of you, you press X and A.
Oh, at the same time. Yeah.
Or you could reverse it then. She might try and finish it now. Nice. Did you get it?
I don't know. I feel like it.
Oh, signature.
Oh! Finishing out of nowhere. Count on her face, referee. Why did he kick out?
Well, now you got a finisher.
What is Mickie James's finisher?
So you hold them down, then hold them. Then when you let go is when she'll do it. See what I mean?
I've got it. So I want to wait till
now.
Yeah. Oh, of course, it's the Mickie DDT.
Oh, she reversed you.
No. Kick out at one, no sell, Japanese style.
You don't have reversals now for a little while because of that.
Because she reversed my super reverse.
Yes, exactly. So now she might do her finisher.
I've just got to run away.
Yes, that's perfect.
Oh no, I've run straight into her.
No!
Oh, it's the wrong way round. But don't worry, because Mickie has got top rope moves for days. Oh no, maybe she hasn't.
It's because you haven't got any stamina again.
She's so tired.
Sleepy Mickie.
Oh,
nice.
Yes, to the back.
No, but you still have. You got less stamina than you had before.
No, but it's like the Tanahashi. First you do the high fly flow to the back, then you do it to the front. A moonsault.
Whoa!
Make the pin, Mickie. Make the pin. 1. What a finish. 2. Get in. Sorry, we bumped elbows there.
That was weird, wasn't it? That was like when 2 people go to kiss the same cheek.
So House of Fury, thanks. Yikes should make a WWN live game with an NXT DLC. WWN is, aren't they like the sort of streaming platform that used to have Evolve?
Oh yeah.
But thank you very much.
Yeah, and thank you to everyone on Twitch. We're going to be logging off now, I think.
My computer has kind of, because it's got 2% battery left.
Oh.
It's not really working.
Do you want to borrow a bit of this? Want some juice?
A little bit of the juicy. Done that earlier. Yeah, there's no... Thank you to everyone for joining us. That's all. I'm just checking there's no more super chats that I missed.
This is not charging me.
It's not. It's just keeping me at 2%.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we've got all the super chats.
Yeah.
Yeah. And thank you, everyone, for joining us on Twitch. Thank you to everyone who subscribed there. If you're watching us on YouTube and you've got Amazon Prime, you can go over to Screen Stalker's Twitch channel.
Subscribe.
And just subscribe for free, and it helps us out. We're going to be back tomorrow, maybe, with SoCal Val doing something. Luigi's Mansion.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah, not on WrestleTalk's YouTube channel, of course. And next Friday, it's Pokemon time.
Yes.
Pete is going to go hard on Pokemon. But for now, thank you all so much.
Thank you for the Twitch people. Twisted Psycho, Sartorius Coos, Popski, Decoy Mantis, who else?
Twisted Psycho 66, Robert F95.
Yeah, Robert F95, Ridiculosity, everyone else.
Kraken.
Flaccid Kraken.
Love that name.
Yeah. TetraWeb. We'll see you all hopefully tomorrow.
I don't know how to end the stream.
I don't know how to end the stream either. I think well,
you press a button, don't you?
Yeah. Shall I go over there and do that?
Yeah, you do that. So, subscribe to WrestleTalk. I'm off to Amsterdam now, pretty much. But Laurie will be back with SoCal Val tomorrow to do those full gear predictions. Going to have some weekend rambly stuff. And, of course, some